You have to be like water. Learn to be like water, adaptable, fit into any vessel, have a sense of calm, have a sense of patience. But ambition is extremely important. Dreams, this is for everyone. If you have the dreams, find the guts to find your glory. It's extremely important to have guts, to have the conviction to say that this is what I want and I'll be able to achieve it. I learned it from the very strong people in my family I looked up to, who showed me that it doesn't matter what the circumstances are. It matters how big your dreams are. I too really have big dreams. There's something about knowledge, something about learning. Even if you don't know something, if you have an ambition to be somewhere, if you prepare yourself, you have the ability to be better than yourself. I like to be prepared for everything, even if it is a talk or going for a CME or taking a webinar. Honesty is very important in today's relationships. Whether it is with your friends, whether it's with family, whether it is your loved one, whether it is a romantic relationship. I think being real to what you really feel is very important. But I don't think a lot of people have the guts to do that because we're always pretending to maintain a relationship. But I think that as healthy is a relationship happen when you have the ability to call out to someone and say, well, that's not right, or I don't feel a certain way and you are wrong or you're right. And to be able to talk about it, it takes that taking the cloak of being careful about your emotions. That's very important. I really feel that you're defined by every time by what you do next or not by what you left behind. There's no point of doing the same thing over and over again. You have to take risks. Risks are so important in evolution. Playing it safe. You can have an existence, but you can never be someone who's a trailblazer. My dad was extremely sensitive, but he was also my biggest champion. The one thing that I had learned from the hustle is that he always taught me we don't have to be afraid of failure. What you do next after failure will define you. Everyone fails. It's going to happen to you. It's happened to me. It's going to happen to everyone. Instead of sitting and saying, I can't do it again, find the courage and saying, what can I do differently? How do you look back into a mistake and say, all right, that was a mistake. Great, not doing that again. That's something I learned from my dad. My parents never wanted me to have what if in my life. What if I had tried that, or what if I had tried this? So they always supported me for that. They said no matter what you do, whatever mistake you make, have the confidence to come and tell us. So you'll have always courage to conviction. We spend our entire lives trying to figure out who we really are, and then we change, and then we figure it out, and then we change again. I think that's most constant. I'm constantly changing and constantly evolving, and I'm hoping that everyone is still curious about me as I keep doing that. People always ask me if you go along well with other doctors or female practitioners. But when it comes to male doctors, everyone says like, oh my God, he's going to along so well and has his own community followers. And I feel like over time, because women have the lack of opportunity, we were pitted against each other. There were only like 5 places a woman could be hired. And so we were elbowing each other so that women could get to that one spot. So the crux of the problem is lack of opportunity for females. And the more opportunity we create for each other, the more sisterhood will grow. We are 50% of the world's population. We need to be represented in every field like that. We need to be empowered by each other, by the people who are in position of power, by putting us in positions of power. So I realized many years ago that the more I champion women in my own small way, maybe I'll be able to create a world around me, at least where the women run the show, because we kind of do it really well. It's just that we aren't given the opportunity enough, When I started working at a young age, I remember my father always believed that women should be really financially independent. It doesn't matter who your father is. It doesn't matter who your husband is going to be. It doesn't matter who your brother is. It doesn't matter who the man in your life is. You need to be responsible for your finances and be financially independent.